Hey G Squad, welcome back to episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode, I'm going to talk about this cool mix right here. And pretty much what this is a brand new power bank that's from the Anker brand. So for this product, they call it the Anker Prime Ultra Fast Charging Device, but it's called the Anker Prime Power Bank 9.6K. Give you guys 65 watts and it's under the Fusion category. So if you guys don't know about Fusion, they actually have a lot of Fusion products, but one of the latest one that they have is one of these here. So this one is like their very cool product that they have that's under GaN Prime. Anker, give you guys two USB-C option, give you guys the USB option here, foldable plug design here for you guys to use, and a little display on the front part here to show you guys how much power that's on here. So that's pretty much what the one that I've been using for quite some time now, and this one give you guys 65 watts as well, and this one is around 10,000 milliamp of power, so that's pretty cool. Now for this new one right here, this one actually has a lot of similar stuff, but a slight difference. So they have a smart display that looks a lot cooler than what you guys have before. For this one here, if you guys do look at it. They also have the foldable plug design. They do have less power on here in terms of the battery capacity. So it's 9,600. This one that we have here is 10,000 and 65 watts of power. So that's similar to what you guys get on here as well. So obviously, since it is an Anker product, it still has like all the safety feature on here, the Smart IQ, Power IQ technology, and so much more. So let's open this up and show you guys what it looks like first in terms of what you guys do get. So if you guys do open it up and take it out, once you guys do take it out, you guys can see how small the unit is. It's literally so small, smaller than your phone. And when you guys do take it out, slowly take it out, there's going to be some stuff inside. So you're going to have to open it from the side somewhere here first. Let me figure out how to do it. So you guys open from the top part right here. And once you guys do that, there's a cable inside right here provided for you guys. And there's also something on the other side here as well. So they do provide you guys a little pouch for you guys to store the unit. Kind of wish that they give you guys a little bit of a better material for the bag, because they do have other ones that I've seen before, but this is like a fabric material, so maybe to help with the static. So it does the Anker on there on the bag as well. The cable that they provide for you guys, it is a nylon braided cable or maybe bio-based cable, not exactly sure, but it is USB-C to USB-C, which is nice. Inside they also provide you guys a little safety sheet in case if you guys need that. Information is all on there. And then right here they do provide you guys the power bank that's super tiny, super small. And I love how they do give you guys a little strap here for you guys to use as well, which is nice. And then here we do have the power bank, so let's open it up. Let me see if I can take it out. Looks like I still need to open the top part right here as well. All right, so once you guys take that out, here's what the product looks like. So the design of the product and everything definitely looks pretty cool, very small and very tiny. Like if you guys put my hand side by side, you can see how small it is. Literally smaller than your cell phone. So the front part right here should be the display that show you guys like the information when you guys are charging. Here they show you guys the Anker name or the logo. On the side right here, they do have the button for the press, and that should turn on the screen. So right there. So right now it's at 22%. If you guys press on again, it changes the display to something else that's on here. So this one shows the battery health, the battery cycle, battery temperature. Press on again. It goes back to the main page. Here they provide you guys a little strap that you guys can use, like I mentioned, so feel free to use that option. Can't really put it into your wrist, but you guys definitely hold it like this or hook it onto the keychain or something. Right here, they do have the little foldable plug for you guys to use. So that way you can plug it into the wall. Very cool design. So that way you guys don't have to plug it in to like a separate wall charger. On the side right here, they do have the output for you guys to use, but this one works as an input and output, and they have the Prime logo there. And like I mentioned, this one only gives you guys up to 65 watts of power, so it doesn't give you guys any more than that. But that's enough power for you guys to use it for like your cell phone and other stuff as well. So when they mention how it's 65 watts, I'm not sure if that actually provides you guys 65 watts for input and output. So we're gonna try that out in a second. But it does work as input and output, which is nice. So that's pretty much everything that's on here. What I'm gonna do right now is to plug it in, give it a try and see how it does work. So the very first test I want to do here is to plug it in, to charge it up and see how much power it does provide. And the way that we're gonna do that is to use one of these testers here. I'm gonna plug it into one of their new products that they have as well. So this one is a brand new charging station that is better than the old one that I showed you guys in another video. So they give you guys two AC options, the display right here, button for you guys to control both plugs if you guys want to there. Give you guys 4 USB-C option, more than the old one because the old one only gives you guys 2. Here they have the option for you guys to use 2 USB options as well. So they definitely charge a lot of stuff on here, which is really cool. So let's open this up right here or plug it in. And let's open up the back part right here. And let's charge it up to see how much power it provides for the AC option when you guys use that. So once you guys plug it in here, give it a few seconds and start loading up. And notice how the display right here show you guys here, but also show you guys here as well. And the number should slowly go up. So looking at the number on here, it's currently give you guys 35 watts for the input option when you guys do plug it in. and then it's showing you guys the percentage on here of where it's at. So when you guys do plug in the AC option on here, it's giving you guys that much power, and it's currently at that percent, and that's how long it'll take to recharge it from this current percent up. So it'll probably take an hour and 10 minutes to recharge it, currently at 23% to 100. So I guess for the AC option, give you guys 35 watts. Now let's try to use that as an input, or the USB-C option as input, and see how it does work and how much power it provides for that. So let's unplug this part here. Let's get one of the cables here and plug it in. So I'm going to use this one as well to charge it up and see what happens. So just plug it on the side right here. I don't think it matters which one you guys plug it in. We'll try both of them. Let's try C1 first. On the product here, it does label C1, so that way you guys know which is which. But once you guys do plug it in, let me go back to the main page right here. So that's pretty much how much power that's being provided when you guys plug in an input option. So currently it's providing you guys roughly around 30 watts when you guys do plug it in. And on this side right here, show you guys 28.6 watts when you guys look at the screen right here. So it doesn't seem like the input option when you guys plug it in, it'll give you guys above 30 watts. And then for AC option, it goes roughly around 35 watts when you guys do plug it in that way. So the fastest way for you guys to recharge is definitely the AC options, and it give you guys 5 or 6 more watts than what you guys use for the USB-C option for the input. But just to be sure, let's unplug it and plug it into this one here. Try the other one and see what happens. So once you guys plug into C2, also give you guys 30 watts if it's seeing. So it doesn't go any harder than 30 watts for the input. But they do mention how it probably takes around 1 hour and 10 minutes to recharge as well. So now that we try out that option there, now let's try to use it as a output and see what happens when you guys use it in that way. All right, so I'm gonna plug it from right here. We're gonna plug it into this power bank that we do have. So this is the other one that's a lot more stronger. This one actually supports up to 140 watts for a single output. So I might have to re-plug it in. Sometime because the power on here is so different that it might not work sometime. But when you guys do look at how much power that's being provided on here, when you guys use it as the output option, that's pretty much how much power it does provide. So right now it's providing you guys 62.4 watts, or as right here it says 62.5. So it does give you guys very close to that 65 watts that they mentioned on here when you guys use that. So input, when you guys use it, only goes up to 35 watts, or AC option 35. And then when you guys use output, it does give you guys very close to the 65 watts that mentioned on here. So pretty impressive for what it do again. So that's everything for this smaller unit here. I want to test out this one as well to show you guys what you can do for this one here when you guys use that. But just to show you guys what the screen looks like when you guys do look at it, this is what it looks like in the front. And then here is the side. You can definitely see how a lot smaller than the other one here, but it still has like the GaN technology and other stuff here as well. So now let's try it out and see how it does work when you guys do use that. So because right now it's like fully charged, I might have to drain down the battery a little bit more on this unit here first and give it a try. Not even sure it will work if I do plug it in here, but let's see. All right, so I just plugged it in and it does seem like it's working. So when you guys do use the output option for this one here, that's pretty much how much power that's being provided on here for this one when you guys do plug it in. So give you guys around 30 watts when you guys do plug it in here. Let me try the other one, because I believe this one should also give you guys 65 watts if I'm not wrong. So this one, when you guys do use it, it gives you guys 30 watts. So that right off the bat, looking at that information there already, you can see how this one does provide you guys less power than the other one. So I think what they mean by 65 watts for this one is the overall power that's on here is 65, but single output is give you guys 30 watts when you guys use it, as you see right here in this test. But now let's try to use it as a input option and see how well it performs. So we're gonna plug it into the outlet first. So do the same thing. And let's plug it here. I don't think it will charge too much because right now you see how it's fully charged, but let's see. Give it a few seconds to kind of start loading up. So 14 watts as of right now, but I don't think it'll go too high, like I mentioned, because it's fully charged. Might have to drain it down a little bit first. So I'm gonna wait for this to drain down the battery a little bit first before we actually test it. Otherwise, I can't show you guys the actual result because it's at 100% as right now. So while I'm draining down the battery on here, I do want to mention another thing as well. So the thing about this product, when you guys do use it, when you guys do use a single output, it only gives you guys around 30 watts of power when you guys use it by itself as a portable charger. But when you guys do plug it into like the wall outlet and use it at the same time, it'll give you guys even more power. So let me show you guys what I mean really quick first. So for example, if I do plug into one of these power banks that we have here, let me show you guys what happened right now first. So as I showed you guys earlier, it only give you guys up to like 30 watts of power when you guys do plug it in here directly like this as a power bank. But if I plug this one inside to like the wall outlet right here, once you guys do that, it will give you guys even more power. So give it a few seconds to start loading up. So see how the numbers increase a lot more when you guys do plug it in here. So pretty much when you guys use it as a wall charger to charge your device, it'll go up to 65 watts max. But if you guys use it by itself, it only goes up to 30 watts. So that's pretty cool for this design here. If you guys try for this one, it doesn't really matter because like I mentioned, the output on here, even without the wall outlet plugging in, it gives you guys 65 watts already. So I don't need to test that again. So that's definitely the cool thing about the new one versus the old one that we have here. And right now I did use the battery down a little bit. So I think if I do plug it in, it should show you guys how much power. So give it a few seconds to kind of like power up a little bit. So you can see the numbers start to increase a little bit. So as right now, it's giving you guys roughly around 20 watts. Maybe it'll go a little bit higher, but I don't think it'll go that high. I think for this one, when you guys do use a single output, the max it can go up to is 30 watts when you guys do use that. You can see how when you guys use it by itself, it only goes up 30 watts. So if the number on here is what you guys can see with the 20 watts here, it doesn't go that high if you can see. Compared to the other one, when you guys use it, it goes up to 30 watts. So that's, or 35 watts, which is more power for the AC option. And if you guys do want to use it as the input on here, same thing, it only goes up to like roughly around 30 watts. Unless if you guys use the wall charging option, then it can go up to 65. This one, it does go up to 30 watts as well for the input option for USB-C if you guys do use that. So keep that in mind as well. So just to be sure, let me try to continue draining the battery down a little bit more on this one here. Then we'll see whether or not that's the case or not. So I'll just plug in a few more devices here and let it drain down more. And then we'll continue testing out in a second. All right, so I brought down the power to a little bit lower now. You can see how the 3 bars out of 4. And when you guys do plug it in, it's still giving you guys 20 watts. So for the AC option for the old one that we have here is only 20 watts when you guys use it. So it's not as much as the new one. The new one gives you guys 35 watts. So it definitely charges much faster than this one that we have here, which is pretty cool. So even though this small one that we got here is a lot smaller, it has 9,600 milliamp and the new one has 10,000, or not the new one, the old one has 10,000. This one definitely gives us more power since it does actually give you guys 65 watts as a power bank when you guys do use it, 35 watts as an AC option, which is more than the old one that we have here. And when you guys do compare the size, you can definitely see the size different for both. So that's pretty much a quick little unboxing and comparison of the old one that we have here for the Fusion versus the new one that we got right here. Now that we compared it and show you guys what you guys get for the new one here, now to answer the question of whether or not it's actually worth it or not. So for this part, I do have to say that it's pretty worth it, especially if you guys in the market looking for a high quality power bank that has the Fusion design, where you can use it as a foldable plug outlet here to recharge that way, or using USB-C option as well, and has a lot more power in this unit here that the old one, which is the one that I show you guys here, does not have. And also if you guys want something that's smaller as well for the overall size, even though you have to sacrifice in 400 mAh of power, then I do have to say that it's pretty worth it. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want, or don't need one, or have one of these, then obviously don't buy one, and saving something else actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it'll definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys, so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.